Hey, Networking Times, Austin Zulauf here from Lexington, Kentucky. And one thing that I've noticed during my stay in this profession of network marketing is that whenever someone joins a company or joins a person, because as you know, people join people, not companies. Whenever someone joins a leader in network marketing, they're looking for more than just an opportunity or to purchase a product or to join a company. Most of the time they're looking to be a part of a culture, a team. They're looking to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And so it's important to have exceptional and remarkable culture, not only in your company, but in your team. Because as it starts with most things, it starts at the top. Culture and leadership and all of these things, it starts at the top. However you are, that's how a lot of times your organization is going to end up being like. So for us and our organization, we've really went all out to build a culture of love and acceptance, of what I call the 3 F's: fun, freedom, and friendship. And I was speaking with my friend Lisa Grossman a while back at the A&P event, and she added another F for a family, and which kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because when you're building a legacy with people, you get that sense of camaraderie, and it really ends up being a situation where they feel like your brothers and sisters. It feels like a big family, doesn't it? And that's the way it's supposed to feel. Now, a few tips and ways that we've been able to build a solid organization with a great culture, a remarkable culture where it's just fun to wake up every morning and plug into, is one, we have constant contact. So, whether it's our Facebook group with, tons of positive, uplifting things, videos from the leaders, sharing a story or sharing some training or, something to that effect. We constantly have some positive material in there, aside from just welcoming people into the group. We have group chats where, we have constant contact with our leadership and our personals and things of that nature. So for our international people, we even have WhatsApp groups. As I mentioned, we just have that constant contact. And, another thing is that, we celebrate folks not only when they first sign up, but we go as far as to celebrate people and uplift people from the moment they get prospected. If you do a 3-way call, we want them to know that we're going to be friends regardless of if they join or they don't. We're going to be uplifting, supportive. We're going to be people that they can count on, even if they're not a part of our organization. And I'll be honest with you, I think for a lot of people, them seeing that, that attracts them to us and ensures that they are going to join. People want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of something bigger than just themselves. And we give them that. Another tip and key idea on how we've built this solid culture is there's always an event that our people can plug into. Whether you're in Atlanta or Jersey or Dallas or San Diego, Chicago, it really doesn't matter. There's always events that you can plug into. You can plug your people into. And they're fun. It's not just about the opportunity. It's not just numbers and compensation plan. There's a heart to our organization, as there should be with any good organization. So it's a situation where, people come to an event and they feel welcome. They feel entertained. And they know that we take what we do very seriously and we protect the culture at all costs. Okay, we run things professionally, but we have a blast, and we make sure that people feel included because people want that sense of community. Okay, another thing that we do is we make sure to go above and beyond, go the extra mile for people to show them we care. And one way that we do that is every few months some of the leaders, we send out handwritten cards, okay? As for myself, I have an operations administrator, and what she does is I'll write the first few cards and that sort of thing, and then she'll write out the rest of them. You know, if you've got a friend of yours, you know, it would behoove you, if you've got like 100 personal enrollments, to go ahead and pay them $10 an hour or something like that. You know, you'll end up paying, you know, 20, 30 bucks, something, and then, you know, you have them all written for you, you know. So marketing is just another name for being creative. So hopefully you're creative enough to figure that one out. For me personally, my favorite app is Facebook. I really like Facebook because it allows me to create group chats and have a group with my team and that sort of thing. That way we can keep constant contact, and you know, that's good for your international market. It's good across all cultures. Of course, there's going to be different cultures, you know, where, you know, they handle things a certain way, but, you know, so they might have separate groups, whatever the case may be. But I'm just a big fan of Facebook and WhatsApp as well. You know, it just allows people to be able to keep in contact. I enjoy, you know, shooting videos and putting them in the team group. You know, to just uplift, motivate, and support, and, you know, some training videos as well. But the biggest challenge in building engagement for most folks is that they're not consistent enough. You know, they don't, and they do it alone. Here's how you can overcome that. The law of consistency is something very powerful. You know, if you're consistent, it's just impossible to beat the person that is never going to give up, the person that is consistent. And the other thing is, don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. You know, I mean, I went to several different leaders in our organization and asked them and said, hey, listen, I'd really like your help. Can you help me? And they said, well, I'll try. And so what I asked them to do was once a week, twice a week, shoot a video. You know, go live in our Facebook group and just give a piece of training, a piece of advice. You know, tell a story, the way that you handled a situation. Make sure you do something once or twice a week to uplift the people in the group and support folks. And, you know, if you've got 5 or 6 people doing that each week, then every single day, you know, you've got 1 or 2 people, 1 or 2, maybe 3 times a day, somebody that's in a leadership position that's, you know, that's live. People get to see their face and interact with them. And I really can't stress enough how that's really helped us quite a bit. So, you know, hopefully that helps you guys. And I want to leave you with just one more piece of advice: is protect the culture at all cost. It's a situation where that's your livelihood, and that's going to be, you know, what defines you. You know, reputation is what men say about you over your grave. Character is what the angels say about you before the throne of God. So just display good character, and people will be very attracted to that. If you don't, they won't. So I love each and every one of you guys. Have a great day. Thank you, Networking Times.